Shabbat Perek Chet Mishnah Gimel. We're continuing our ongoing discussion of minimum measurements of different materials to be chayav and hotza'ah. Mishnah says, or how much leather do I have to take out in order to be chayav? Today lasot kameah, enough to make an amulet. The Bartanura says l'chasot bo et kameah, to cover over the kameah, the amulet that they would wear. So it was like a little personal mezuzah. So the guy would write it on cloth. He would write whatever he would write, but you'd have to put it in the leather. Cloth, how much cloth is enough to be parchment in order to be chayav? Kidei lichtov ala parsha ketana shebetfilin. In order to write a small parsha, she Shema Yisrael. And that parsha is Shema Yisrael. So you have to have enough cloth. It's a very tiny amount of cloth. Because any good sofer, if you've ever seen, could write even on a tiny piece of parchment, a very small piece of parchment, can write Shema Yisrael. Okay, and the Bartanura says, because cloth is very expensive, they wouldn't use it to make the kesher mochasin. Remember last Mishnah, we learned kesher mochasin was the stamp from the tax collector. Rather, they would make tefillin and mezuzot, and the shear is only the smallest amount which you would carry, which is Shema Yisrael. Dio, if I have ink, kedei lichtov shtei otiyot, enough ink to write 2 otiyot. So the Kahati mentions, it's a machloket, is he taking it in the quill? Because if it's in the quill, then all you have to have is 2 otiyot, which is a tiny amount of ink. How much ink does it take to write 2 letters? If it's in the flask, then it has to be a little more, because you have to have enough to draw up into your quill. K'chol is eyeliner, is like blue, is the blue that would use, to make an eyeliner. Paint, eye paint. Kedei lichol ayin achad. You have to have enough paint in order to paint one eye. Why one? The Bartanura says, Tsinuot olchot mu'utafot, ein megalot ela ayin achad. The tsinuot that were wrapped themselves up. Remember we learned about the women in, I guess it was Arabia, they were wrapped up. They only showed one eye. The kocholotota, but of course, if you're not going to go out without your makeup, so they would make up that one eye, the one eye they would leave uncovered. Interesting, I guess, sociologically, but also these are teeny tiny events, as I said before, of materials that you're chayav on hotza'ah, the minimum amount. We'll stop here. We'll dedicate this learning to the memory of my father, of Simcha Kalman. And here's my email address if you have questions or comments. Have a good day.